One minute, I should wear a t-shirt or something.
If you want, because there is no one like who is going to see your six pack abs. Hello.
If anyone crosses
Yeah,
the
hello.
5 minutes,
Yeah.
I will interrupt in the middle. Okay.
Yeah, what are you saying?
We are
She's saying that.
Yeah.
if anyone will go beyond 5 minute limit, then I will interrupt in
Okay.
the middle.
Okay. 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 I am starting. Uh, Good afternoon, all of you. I am Amit Raj, and I am from Mechanical Engineering Department from NIT Patna, and I am currently in West Champaran district. Today, the topic for speech is data privacy and its importance. We all know that we all come through all the time. We all come through data every time when we are using internet, when we are using social media, anything. We are going to have some data, and the privacy of data is very important. Uh, Generally, data privacy or information privacy is a branch of data security concerned with the proper handling of data, like who are going to see the our messages on WhatsApp, who are going to see the posts on the Instagrams and on the Facebook, and how the data is legally stored or collected, and how it is shared with the third party. Suppose that some crime has happened, and the government agency want to know the data, like messages of different people, then how can they get, and how the regulatory restrictions are used to control data privacy, uh, like GDPR and HIPAA. The personal data, the one of the most important thing is personal data. It is oh, it is most important thing. Like anything related to me is a personal data. Suppose that have the Aadhaar card on which we have written the name, father's name, mother's name, and addresses, which all are personal data. We Suppose that we are browsing something on our phone and we are logged in with the email ID, and email ID is has generally our phone numbers. Then we can say that our personal data is being shared on the online on the internet. So personal data has a very broad meaning. It's divides. It's based on many things like economics, cultural, social identity, everything. And and the next part is that why data privacy is important. Data is one of the most important asset a company or a person has. With the rise of data economy, companies uh, generally store their data as their asset. Uh, the companies such as Google, Amazon have all built empires atop the data economy, and transparency in how business requests consent abide by their privacy policies and manage the data that have collected to building trust and accountability with customers and partners who expect privacy. And also, privacy is the right of an individual to be free from uninvited surveillance. If someone, what someone is doing and where someone is going, it should be not. It should be private. And also, but I want to share some data breaches which I have collected from the internet. It's some fact. First, database like that, the Cambridge Analytical scandal, wherein data of tens of millions of Facebook users was leaked and was allegedly misused by Cambridge Analytica, a data mining from linked to Donald Trump's 2016 presidential campaign, uh, which created many different things all over the world, uh, and in India include too. And several mobile apps hosted in both iOS and Android exposed crucial user data prone to misuse due to unsecured cloud storage, according to app security firm Zimperium. And other such uh, and according to a research, Zimperium firm estimates that 40% of mobile apps that we use cloud storage have unsecure configuration, making the data stored on them vulnerable to leaks and misuse. And another data breach is Unacademy data breach. In May 2020, the Bangalore-based online learning platform Unacademy found compromised email data of over 11 million users, and it was being sold for approx 2000 USD dollars. And it includes the IDs, passwords, and when the person has logged in, on in which device he has logged in and he has logged out. All these data were leaked. And another big data breach was a big basket data breach, in which over crores of users of big basket uh, user ID passwords have been leaked, and it was for sale about 30 lakh rupees. So there are many such incidents in a data breach. Either we go in the most secure type of data like Bitcoin. There also have been many data breaches. So data data can be easily manipulated, and uh, they can be breached by the help of many uh, different things. So the many government have imposed different laws to control this to control these data breaches. Uh, but we always get failure in protecting the data privacy. So I think the government should make some strict laws so that all the individuals' data should be protected. Thank you very much.
Amrit, I want to know currently is there any law in India regarding to data protection?
Uh, yeah, there are many laws I have written,
What
but
did
I don't think if I will tell, then it will be better. Because
I think there is no strict laws on like personal data protection still in
yeah, yeah,
India.
yeah,
Am I right?
yeah, not personal. It's generally the government of India has been trying to make laws which are beneficial for the government, not for the people.
But I think now they are discussing to come up with a proper
No, no,
law.
no. They are coming with a law which will be used by all the things, WhatsApp, Facebook, and and different things. And according to that law, government
Hmm.
can, if a government want to check in the messages or post of people
Hmm.
personal data, they then government can. And government is saying that it is just for the crime related work. Like if some crime happens, then it will see the data. But
Hmm.
we can also see that there are many messages being floated against the government. I think the
Hmm.
government wants this law because there are many things which are going to happen during the election time. So government is putting so much pressure on these platforms to follow these ID rules.
Hmm. Okay. Very informative.
Yeah, they can from that law they can also find that uh, forwarded message where the origin of that forwarded message is, who has sent it
Yeah,
first,
yeah, yeah.
and
Yeah, already in the Andhra Pradesh, when many people started forwarding messages about Jagan Mohan Reddy, I think he is the CM of Andhra Pradesh. Then he started looking into those messages. The government started, and they started arresting those persons.
Yeah, this kind of law can be helpful and can be bad also. It depends upon the government, like how it is misusing. So of course, any government, if any kind of, you know, hmm, any kind of, अरे साजिश को क्या कहते हैं?
Conspiracy.
Any kind of conspiracy is being constructed against the government, and of course, it will try to, you know, to put down the dissent. Okay, let's move ahead.
Anup,
Yeah,
Anup,
and the government can also do.
Good afternoon. Am I audible?
Do
yeah, audible.
this
Okay.
decrease independency of the media, social media also. People cannot spread.
Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Anup Kumar. I am from Aurangabad, Bihar. Currently, I am studying in National Institute of Technology, Patna. Uh, and my hobby is to playing the cricket. What are you saying, Prasant? Your
Nothing.
voice is
You
not audible.
just continue.
Okay, okay.
he is practicing.
Okay. Today I am going to speak on the topic related to GDP. As we all know that uh, GDP, as first I will tell you the what is the definition of GDP. GDP is the measure of market value of all the final goods and services produced in a specific time period. Today we will not I will not go in detail like how to calculate GDP and how many types of GDP we look. I will mainly talk about the what is the GDP in 2021. As we in last Sunday we know that our GDP has contracted by 7.3% in 2021, I think, and 7.3%. Yeah, and I want to talk about what is the main reason of declining GDP, and it was before COVID-19. As we all know that due to COVID, we can see in two ways. What was the our GDP condition before COVID, and what was our GDP condition after COVID? Then we will find that GDP was decreasing from 2016, I think. When we look on data, then we will find that our GDP from 1988 to 2016, our GDP was fluctuating. Sometime, some year our GDP was decreasing, some year our GDP was increasing. But from 2016, when from 2016 our GDP was decreasing. What was the main reason behind it? I will look into that. And in 2016, GDP fell down over 8% in 2017. Okay, so I want to I want to show that what is the main reason. Main reason is unemployment. First one is unemployment. The second is demonetization. As we all know that demonetization happened in 2016, and from that year our GDP was decreasing continuously. And what and due to what why and due to a stopping of cash flow, as we all know that demonetization happened in 2016, and due to demonetization there was severe effect on our uh, GDP due to a stopping of cash flow. and and from 2012 to 2018, total number of employed people fell down by 9 million. uh, Unemployment rate from 2012 to 2018, about 9 million people became unemployed since independent. This is the this is the last data. So I want to mainly say that our PM Modi was saying that our our Prime Minister PM Modi was saying that we will achieve 5 trillion economy till 25 till 2025. So I want to ask one question from you guys: is it really possible from to achieve 5 trillion economy? Because at present our economy is 135 lakh crore, means approx 2.5 trillion economy at present. You can say at present we have 2.5 trillion economy, and PM Modi was saying that till 2025 we will achieve approx 5 trillion economy. Is it really possible? I want to ask one question from you guys.
Like Anup, look, like what you have said, it is very true. All the data are very true. But what I can see is like is Corona. This is something from which each and every one of us is suffering. But it is a history that whenever there is a depression, the years which follow that, the years which are coming, which comes in the future, they have one of the greatest recovery. So I cannot say that we are going to hit that target because I don't know much about that data, like how it's calculated, like and what is the current scenario. But I can see, like definitely, whenever the market crashes, there is a great recovery, like 100%, 200%, 300%. This kind of recovery happens. So it might happen. We may become a hub of manufacturing. I'm not saying that we will reach the target, but let's not assume that nothing is going to happen. Let's just be positive and have faith in our India and our government. What we can do.
Okay. Let's move forward. I am totally agree with you, Prashant, what you have said to me. But from 2016, GDP was decreasing. You know,
Yes, of course. Like you know,
before COVID,
the,
there was same situation, and after
Mhm.
COVID, we can't
After like
blame COVID. We can't
like
blame
we cannot
COVID.
blame COVID. We cannot blame COVID. But this is true that if there was not COVID, then we would have been in better situation. Okay, this is also true. And also it is all about the mindset. It will not true. Like we are also here. We all are searching for a job. No one is trying to create job. No one is trying to like study a lot and like create something type of manufacturing hub or like creating some jobs in the market. Everyone is trying to get some job of 40,000 and settle his life. That's it. So I think it depends on the innovation of us also. We are in the 90s and we are like we are doing this assignment like this. We are copying this. Like we are learning the theory. We don't know. We are the mechanical engineering. So it is also our fault. So I think not only blame government.
Okay, okay, bro. Sandeep, are you trying? Are you saying something?
I think we
I
need
am saying that data there was, I guess, in the GDP change is 6.68% positive in the 2017. So how it can decrease?
What in 2000?
As far I can see, listen.
Yeah, tell me.
Your voice is not coming, Mr. Sandeep. I think what Sandeep wants to ask is that the GDP growth in 2017 was 6 point some percent, and Anup said it has decreased. Then why it has decreased? Sandeep,
But
Data is positive now. In
like what?
2016 we have 2.250, but in 17 2.650. It's increasing. So I
हाँ
don't know,
हाँ
but
तो
I am just asking.
हाँ संदीप अरे Anup, please reply.
what is India GDP? But
I
I have
GDP they
Actually,
GDP
what?
change.
data
I am
they
not saying GDP change, bro. I am saying
हाँ
I am saying GDP declining means GDP decrement. I am not saying GDP
like
change
what
is
Anup is saying is that whatever it was previous, it is little less than that. If it was 7%, now it is 6%. It is
I will
positive.
make
Hmm.
in suppose in
so the
2017
thing
our
to
GDP was 120 lakh crore. Suppose then in 2000 in 2016 suppose our GDP is 120 lakh crore. Then in 2017 our GDP become 7.7% decrease means change of 7%. You are saying change. I am saying the decrement of 7% in 2017. Getting Sandeep?
once you should once see the data. I think again. I know the decrease in the increment of the GDP. As per I know, तो यहाँ पे ये हुआ है कि जो जीडीपी चेंज होने का मतलब जीडीपी जो चेंज हो रहा था उसका डिक्रीमेंट हो गया कि अब धीरे धीरे चेंज हो रहा है। पहले ज्यादा स्पीड से हो रहा था, पहले 8% का जीडीपी ग्रोथ रेट था, बाद में वो 6% 4% आ गया, बट ग्रोथ रेट है वो, डिक्रीमेंट रेट नहीं था। डिक्रीमेंट रेट आया यहाँ पे जाके जब से कोरोना पॉजिटिव मतलब कोरोना शुरू हुआ, कब से कॉन्ट्रैक्शन हो, उससे पहले शायद ग्रोथ हो रहा था। आई डोंट नो मोस्ट मच, बट एज पर आई नो दिस इज जो भी होगा छोड़ो।
Okay, let's move forward, bro. But as per I have read, I know that GDP
Actually, it
was
is like there is something a kind of dif- difficulty in the interpretation. What happened? Like there is
मुझे पहली बार पता
when
कि कोरोना से पहले जीडीपी कॉन्ट्रैक्ट कर रहा था अपना, नहीं तो मुझे यही पता था कोरोना से पहले जीडीपी एक्सपेंड कर रहा था, कॉन्ट्रैक्ट
भाई
कोरोना के बाद हुआ।
कोरोना से जीडीपी निगेटिव में आ गया, ये चीज हुआ ना। पहले
नहीं नहीं नहीं
पहले
हाँ
पहले जीडीपी
नहीं
मेरा -7.3% हुआ, जस्ट पहली बार। ये मतलब निगेटिव हुआ ये चीज। और पहले मतलब पहले जैसे 130 लाख करोड़ था, तो पहले मतलब जिस रेट से बढ़ रहा था उस रेट से नहीं बढ़ रहा था जीडीपी, तो मतलब डिक्लाइनिंग हुआ ना फिर।
वो बोलो तो और बोल रहे थे, हमको लगा पूरा जीडीपी ही घटा रहा है।
I think it is some kind of
So
misinterpretation.
let's move forward.
Yeah, let's move forward. And I think now I'm going to speak. Am I audible, everyone?
yes,
Yes, yes.
audible.
One thing I want to ask: is there any noise like rotation of fan? Is there any noise from my
No,
side?
not any noise.
Okay, then it is fine because there is a big fan in front of me. Now it is fine, like there is no noise, then it is very good. So, hello everyone, very good afternoon to everyone. And this is Prashant Tripathi, and I am from Gorakhpur, Uttar Pradesh. And currently, I am pursuing my BTech from National Institute of Technology, Patna. That's it. And today, I am going to speak on the topic purpose of life. Yes, what really should be the purpose of life? And whatever I'm going to answer, that is definitely not the absolute answer, because it is a kind of relative thing. What is the purpose of life? So I'm going to tell you, describe this from my perspective, and that I have gained from my from my experiences and from my observations. Okay, like everyone wants to achieve big things. Someone wants to be engineer, someone wants to be doctor, someone wants to be businessman. But if we all will look from the top, then we will find that ultimately these all resorts to what? Money. Money, and a hell lot of money. Okay, it is fine to have money, no doubt. It is good to have, it is fine to have a big chunk of money. But what is not fine is the big picture which is going behind the scene. Whatever development, whatever good things, like whatever big changes happening that are happening at the cost of nature. Most of them are happening at the cost of nature. So this is my concern. Is this the purpose of good life, like doing everything at the cost of nature? Is it not our duty to, like, we all are scratching our nature, we all are yanking all possible resources from nature? Is it not our duty to give back our nature, our society, our environment? So this is my concern, and how, and I'm telling you, and I'm going to tell you the approach, like, which I think if we will follow, we are not going to make a paradigm change, but at least we can start, we can take this initiative. In what form we can take this initiative? We all are so busy, like we do not care what is happening in the nature. I've seen various scenes that has really affected me. Like I've seen a dog is drinking water from uh, water from that uh, what we call nali, drinking water from
Drainage system.
drainage
Drainage.
system. Cow is drinking from cow is drinking food from garbages, picking up the food from garbages. So we have earned a lot of money, we have built a huge home. Can't we do something like, let's start from today, take out our 10 minutes and just keep a bucket full of water outside our house, keep one piece of roti separated and give it to any animal which is coming. Doesn't matter whether it belongs, it is cow, it is dog. Can we do this? Is this not a small change which we can bring? Can we not put a bowl of water at our roof so that every bird which can come that can drink? Can we not put a bowl of rice at our roof? This is some small changes. Now, what more we can do? When we start earning, what happens when we gain something? Okay, when we reach at some places, when we become, when we reach at some comfortable position, we become so self-centric. You know, like you have seen the interview of those UPSC aspirants. In the interview, they will say, "Sir, I have to do everything for the nation, and that has pushed me to come up for this UPSC examination." And as soon as they become a civil servant, they become IAS officer, and they are like, after 2 to 3 years, they're like the most powerful man. They don't even talk in a good tone. If you cannot do this, then why you are doing this? And why you are in this job? Because it gives power. And once they become comfortable in that position, they give out, they just forgot what is happening in the society. So this is what's happening with all of us. So by these steps, we can bring, I think from these small steps, we can bring a big change. Like what else we can do? Suppose you just promise with yourself whenever you are going to get comfortable with yourself in your life, you just say that I'm going to finance that financially I'm going to provide a to three children, which I will find that they are doing, that they are working hard, but they cannot excel due to some financial problem. So these kind of changes, these kind of small changes, if we bring, I think they are going to make a huge change. Simply, this is going to happen. So take out 20 minutes from your 24 hours to do something for this nature. That's it. Thank you, everyone.
That was a very thoughtful thought from you, Prashant. That's great.
बहुत बढ़िया भैया जी.
प्रशांत बढ़िया भाई बढ़िया.
Hmm.
संदीप.
It is these type of thoughts are very needed in this society, this selfish society, because everyone was feeding the cows because she is giving milk, and no one is feeding the dogs because they are not giving nothing. The thing is happening that, and I am seeing at my house also. So I was very stick to your thought, like your thought.
I think the purpose of living is to be happy and make others happy.
Yeah,
Shekhar,
yeah, Amrit,
you are
and yeah, yes, Sandeep.
Shekhar, you are in peer pressure. I am not able to understand that.
It means
शेखर
like
peer
everyone
pressure
was
में आ गया.
like everyone was saying, yeah, okay, Prashant, very good topic. And Sekhar also at the end, okay, ha, Prashant, Prashant. So it was like a peer pressure from everyone. Everyone is saying, so it is my duty to say. Actually, what Amrit has said, like my purpose of life is love. And like it is very true, and also that has been said by this Kavira. I was listening to Doha, या पोथी पोथी पढ़ जग मुहा पंडित भया न कोई ढाई अक्षर प्रेम का पढ़े से पंडित होए. तो कितना भी नॉलेज ले लीजिए आप जो है ना वाइस नहीं हो सकते अगर ये आपको प्रेम का ढाई अक्षर नहीं पता है, जिससे आप समझ ना पाए कि दूसरे के मन में क्या चल रहा है, दूसरों के साथ कैसा व्यवहार करना है, तब तक आप जो है ना वाइस नहीं बन सकते. इसीलिए दिस ढाई अक्षर ऑफ प्रेम इज इम्पोर्टेंट. वेरी गुड अमृत.
That's, and due to that only, the Prime Minister of India, who is Narendra Modi ji, is only knows Dhai Akshay Premta, nothing more, and that's why he's PM.
Sandeep, it is your turn to speak for speech.
Uh, very good afternoon, everyone. I am Sandeep Singh, a student from National Institute of Technology, Patna, third year student from Mechanical Engineering. I belongs to Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh. So today I am going to talk about the very relevant topic, is work from home. the things happening right now, this pandemic situation, lockdown everywhere, and everything. This force us to the work from home, and we are like enjoying it. What means earlier, what happens that everyone was saying it's not good and that, but now we are enjoying it, and I am here to share what is the goods and bads as per surveys done in the done by different service companies. So I'm here to share that. So survey tells that people means corporate people who are doing work 9 to 5 work are saying that this work from home thing just create deletes the separation between their home and work. The thing happens that they are not able to differentiate their work life and their home life. There everything is like mix up. There is no a definite time to do work. There is no definite time to do home things. So it is mix up, and they are becoming more stressful than the earlier, because the thing is that the company is also increasing load on them. As per data saying, they are everyone, as per data, average people are saying they have to work more than they are working when there was open time. Means there was no lockdown, there was normal days. So nowadays they have to working more, and the second thing also there, the after work meetings, like meetings after 5 p.m. also has been increased by an average 1 hour. As per data available from the India, I think it's Times Now, or the Times of India has published a report. So these things are happening, and people are facing the issue of loneliness, because at whatever you like to talk on mobile and something, but it is not give the that happiness which you got from directly meeting someone, going in the cafe, drinking some extra things. And these are the things which we enjoy, but now these are all gone. Every day, every night we have the same thing. Just open, do work, sleep, open, wake up in the morning, do work, sleep. Work. And earlier it was like weekdays, weekends, we enjoy. So these things are we are missing. And for we, as per we students, we also have lost a very means a very great time of our life. The college life we have lost, and we are missing it. Only thing we got that there are online classes, or sorry, online exams, which are makes exams easy for us. But as per as I thought by if I thought give thought on that, that is also not good, because for online exam we did not study a little bit, and that may create some bad impact on us, because it may decrease our efficiency to study all the subject in one night, 2 nights. So it is happening to us, but still we hope that everything will be normal soon, and we go somewhere, enjoy with our friends, and everything will be good. That's all from my side. Thank you.
So Sandeep, what you prefer? Work from home or what?
I prefer normal days. Work from home is not that much preferred for me, because if you are very much disciplined people, you are very much disciplined man, then you can do better in the work from home. But if you are not disciplined, then work from home is not for that type of person. As per I think, work from home is
Hmm.
not that much better for the that type of person which are not disciplined, because means every discipline has destroyed at the home. No discipline for eating, no discipline for working, no discipline for jogging, everything. This is, but there are people who are working very well in this pandemic situation. I know.
So I think it depends upon the person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it depends on the person.
One point I want to put that when we are working in our or in an organization or institution, we have to travel 1 to 2 hours to reach our destination. But while working at the home, we can save 2 to 4 hours, and that time we can use for many different things, like meeting different people, going to cafe, going to different restaurant, going to we can go for a walk. Like people who are doing a job from 9 to 5, they don't have time to go for a walk in the evening. But while we are doing work from home, then we don't have to travel. Then we can go for a walk on a riverside or on a beach side, I think.
Yeah,
One thing I
that's
want to add, at the work from home, we think that we are saving time of going to college, going to this, that. But if you think properly, you will see that you are now doing jogging at home, you are doing exercise at home. Because why? Because you are feeling that at the home, you are still at home, you are don't go out, मतलब कहीं बाहर जा नहीं रहे हो, कहीं से आ नहीं रहे हो, तो
actually
हो गया रहा है तुम ले उस टाइम को कहीं और यूटिलाइज करके दोबारा कर ही रहे हो. But the thing is that the time we spend to go to college with our friends, it's not like it's work, not like burden. It's like we enjoy to go college with our friends, talking, seeing here and there. That is the life. Means that is the life. You
yeah,
always
Sandeep.
can't.
Yeah, Sandeep, you are right. But what the problem is, like Amrit is talking about the job and you're talking about the college. In case of college, no one wants to work from home. Everyone wants to attend college live only.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But
okay. So he's talking about the job and you're talking about the college. That is why I think there is a problem. So you're not on a common platform. So I think Shekhar is thinking in the mind when these idiots will give me the turn.
Yeah, Sekar, you will
Okay,
give chances
right.
now.
Now it's my turn. Sandeep. Okay.
Yeah, I am.
Okay. So hello everyone. This is Shekhar Kumar, and I'm from Sonpur, Bihar, which is famous for its cattle fair, being the second largest cattle fair in Asia. And currently, I'm doing my graduation from National Institute of Technology, Patna, with a specialized in mechanical engineering. And I like playing badminton and watching food blogs and food videos. So today I'm going to talk about how the lifespan of the bulb, the light bulb, got reduced over time. Okay, so is this light bulb visible to all of you?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So yeah. So this picture you are seeing is a typical incandescent light bulb. So this light bulb involves light passing through a material that is a filament, and
For me, it is
as
not visible.
so it is basically a typical light bulb, a yellow colored light bulb that you see in your house. Okay, so th this light bulb involves passing current to material this material eventually get heated up, and after heated up we get light as its byproduct. So the electric energy that we are using, the light we are getting is only uses 5% of the electrical energy, but all the 95% of the electrical energy got wasted in the form of heat. So we can say that it is rather a heat bulb despite calling it as a light bulb. So the temperature of filament get can go up to high as 2800 Kelvin. That is high as much as the half of the surface of the sun. So at this temperature, any uh, most of the material melt or they burn away. So that's why in 1840s, Warren de la Rue come with the idea of putting this filament in a vacuum system, so that there will be no oxygen left to react with the filament, and this filament will not burn. Okay, and by 1879, Thomas Alva Edison, as you all know, has had made a bulb with a cotton filament that lasted up to 14 hours. And after that time, many scientists came up with the light bulb, and with different filament like tungsten or many carbonized material. So, but uh, after so at, starting from this time, the lifespan of bulb gets increasing over time, and in 1920s, average bulb lifetime reaches 2000 hours. But this is the time when after that, this is the time when lifespan of bulb get reducing despite rather than increasing. So what happened after this time? Why the lifespan of the bulb get decreasing? So in 1924 in Geneva, in Switzerland, there was a secret meeting of the top executive of world leading light bulb companies. Uh, Light bulb company at that time were Philips, International General Electrics, Tokyo Electrics, Osram, among many other company that were there. And in that meeting, they formed a group that is known as Phoebus Cartel, the Phoebus, which is named after the Greek god of light. And at that group agreed on many terms that all these companies agreed together to help each other by controlling world supply of light. Also, all these companies agreed to reduce their bulb lifetime to thousand to reduce to 1000 hours. It was previous 2000 hours, so reduced to half of the average lifespan as what was before. Okay, so now the scientist community that previously that were engaged in increasing the lifespan of the bulb, they were now engaged in reducing the lifespan. So by using different material of filament, by using thinner connection, many things. So and if any company, so all the bulb that were produced by different company, they were checked firstly, and uh, if that crosses 1000 hour lifespan, then that company will be charged with certain fine. Okay, uh, and due to this effect, profit margin of Phoebus Cartel actually increased by 25%. But at that time, did people knew that this cartel were reducing the lifespan of bulb, conspiring against the reducing lifespan of the bulb? So people did not know, because Phoebus cartel claimed that its purpose was to increase standardization and to increase efficiency of light bulb. They did establish a screw thread that we all see on the any light bulb screw thread is there. They said that this is the standard that they have set. So after the World War II, this Phoebus cartel became dead. This group became inactive. But uh, after that time, many companies that were there, they also used this method to intentionally shorten the lifespan of product for their profits. That's all from my side. Thank you.
So Shekhar, I want to ask, like this was done due just to increase the profit.
Yes, see, like before this cartel formation, there was a man who had invented a light bulb, which was at this time it is switched on, like it is not fail. Like, so if that light bulb people buy, then this would be proved to a bad business model. They would not get profit. Like people would not return to get the light bulb. So that's why they were decreasing the lifespan.
So it means the whole purpose was to increase the profit.
Yeah,
This is no.
yeah.
And this is also the dark side of capitalism. No, capitalist only wants to increase profit. They they, they don't think about its impact. They just want to increase profit.
Yes. Okay, so now next we have GD round.
Yeah.
Amrit.
Carnival.
Yeah.
So I think we will having a 10 minutes time, na?
Why?
We can divide that into two parts, 10 minutes, 10 minutes.
What? I don't get it.
Like GD typing, we will start it first for 10 minutes. If we will all have something to say, and it's good. After 10 minutes, we will have another session on 10 minutes. We will find that whatever, like it is limited, we want more time, then we can increase the time. So I think for GD, first round for 10 minutes, and again for 10 minutes, if you will need. Any problem in this?
Okay. I think first 10 minutes and then we will discuss about the GD. It's not a proper GD. We will discuss about only the topic.
Yeah, of course, we can do that.
Uh,
So, Shekhar, please take care of time.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
So start some Prasant or Amrit. Anyone?
First of all, Amrit, start.
Good afternoon, all of you. Today
So
topic
should
for
we
group
start?
discussion is importance of psychology in today's society. It's a very sensible topic. We all know what psychology is, but I want to tell it that psychology is study of human mind behavior, uh, and how it behaves, like how it behaves in different situations. So I urge all of you to put points about this topic.
So, I think, thank you, Amrit, for this topic. So, I think my first duty is to make very clear, like, the boundaries of this philosophy and psychology, these two boundaries. So, earlier, like, from philosophy exists from ancient times, but psychology was a new thing. So, we can simply say that psychology is a little part of philosophy. We can say this, like psychology is a little part of philosophy. And now I think we should continue.
So psychology is basically the study of mind, like what we are doing. Psychology tell us why we are doing that. So we there is phase in every person's life, like when our emotional history try to recreate our past into our present scenario. So our mind is so subtle uh, that our mind is so subtle that our past is pushing into our present destiny. So here at this time we need psychology to help us to to feel better. Okay.
Anup, please
Anup.
turn on your mic. Mic.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Prashant, I am totally agree. And I want to say that as we all know that psychology is the study of human mind behavior and mental illness, and when we talk about there are different discipline of psychology psychologist, there are family psychologists, um, there are a sports psychologist, business psychologist. If there is any problem in our family, then we should consult the psychologist. We can consult if there is any problem in sports. Suppose we are not performing well in game, then we should also consult to the psychologist. Then if any business, if your business is not running well, if I am not doing well in business, then we can also consult to the psychologist. So and in government also use psychologist in like forensic, forensic. What forensic do? Forensic is a type of psychologist. Then they know how the crime happens, means they know better than the people. So I want to something.
Yeah. It is like about psychology. Understand that psychology is nothing the what we are thinking about, the what we have think about anything, like what are your views about anything. Your psychology was your psychology decides everything what you have to do, what you means, your whole part about anything, about any work, about any thing provided to you. The whole thing is provided by your psychology. Like what has been given to some people. So it's his psychology will tell that he will do in 1 day, 2 day, means many things can be detailed by the what is the psychology of this person. So means psychology can be said that the means very plays very important role in the humans.
Actually, I'm going to describe like some real life example, like Anoop also said, some the people who make mistakes, the people who commit crimes. So what's really going in into that person's mind? The people who commit suicide, what really is going into that mind? How our mind behave into different situations? I'm simply going to give you a very practical example. Like suppose we all have that stage fear. Why we have that stage fear, because our mind says to ourselves that if I will go on the stage, then these public who are sitting in front of me, they will see me and they will tell me like I will be feared by them. They will mock me. This is kind of our mind thinks. This is our how our mind works. So if I will know the realities, if I will know how our mind works, like our mind is instilling fear in us. If we know that in reality that no one thinks about you, if we know this fact that no one thinks about you, then of course we can control that emotions. What I will say to my mind, how I can change if I will know that Prashant Tripathi, no one thinks about you. What other people are thinking, that they are thinking that what I'm thinking about them. It's a kind of irony. In real life, no one has a time to think about it. So by pushing this thought into your mind, you can simply remove that thought of fear. This is kind of like help of psychology. This is the way in which we can remove that fear. So if we know that our mind is like, suppose in many situation, in many things, like I'm preparing for any examination, we most of the time will not have that faith. But instilling that faith in our mind, telling to our mind that you know we have to I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do this, then at some point of time automatically our mind will push us that yes you will do it, yes you will do this, yes you will do this. This is how our mind works. So if we will know very well that how the mind works, then of course with the help of that we can make these changes.
Also, I want to cite a recent example. In Pune, when a couple, like wife got COVID positive, then both husband and wife, uh, husband and dies by suicide. So what happened? That their mind was not ready to cope up with that situation. Their mind was not
Hmm.
trained.
Hmm.
So in in that time, like psychology can deal with that situation. They can tell how to cope up with that situation. And also I want to say that in today's society depression rate is increasing day by day. Like out of 13 children, 12 children are diagnosed with like any hypertension, eating disorder, mental disorder, and anxiety disorder. So using medication is not always the cure. We have to take the help of psychology in that situation.
Hmm.
Yeah, I agree with both of you. In earlier days, very far from present, people we don't know about the mental diseases. We just know about the physical diseases. But as the time passes, we do experiments on different animals, different persons. Then we got to know about the mental diseases. Some many scientists, many psychologists come forward like Freud. We know about him. There are many theories of Freud in psychology, and after that we come to know about the psychology. And health is one of the most important thing. It's more important than the physical health. Suppose that if some person is suffering from COVID-19 and he and medication is given to him, but he is not psychologically strong enough to recover, then it will take more time, or he or she will die. We can give physical medications to different person medicines, but we need them to be strong psychologically. We all know that the dates by suicide has been increasing exponentially after the COVID-19 because due to economic crisis. The date by suicide has been more by the number of deaths by suicide has been more than the number of death by uh, COVID-19. So we can say that psychology is a very important in today's society as we deal with mental things, like we are either in a school, we are in college, we are in corporate life. We all have to deal with different mental conditions.
So, yes, yes,
Uh,
yes, Sandeep.
I want to tell that while we are discussing about the impact, importance of psychology in the today's society, we should also see the effect of society on the our psychology. Because person, I think Vivekanand sir have said that you show me the 10 friends of a person, and I will tell what type of the person is that. Means the our surrounding very much affects our psychology. So so our psychology is very much affected by surrounding. So we have to see, if what we want to become, you should arrange your surrounding in that manner. If you want to become a doctor, so your friends are, if you have friends, doctor friends, and students who are preparing for doctorate, that will be more enhancing your psychology towards to become a doctor. The things works in that way. You are
Prashant,
muted.
mute.
I think what few more example I want to cite. What what Amrit mentioned, like suppose you have COVID-19, and Shekhar also mentioned. So if you're not mentally strong, you're going to take a lot of time. Okay, this is true. When you are mentally prepared, your mind also help you. This is reality, and now I'm going to show you the dark side. Like what happens in the villages, how this tantric, they know that how the mind works. These people have so much belief on them. There's a belief, if you will believe anything now, like you're going to the, like I'm going to any, suppose, priest of the temple. I have so much belief in them, like I'm like, if he will say, then I will achieve this. So if he shares me, na, so what happens? Definitely, I achieve this. This is how the mind works. This is how the belief system works. If someone is associated with me and is kind of pushing me, and I think he's going to fill me with a great belief system. This is also the practical example of how this works. And once we start, that is why it is said that always have positive thought in your mind, because whenever, like, there was a research on this, people who are doing suicide, they were filled with negative thoughts, and when you have negative thoughts, then again you're going to face a lot of more negative thoughts. If the input is negative, then of course the output is also going to be negative. So that is why people say that please, please, please be positive, please be positive.
Yeah, I agree with you. Like, there is a relation between the mind and the body. Like, mental issue can be a mental issue can be risk factor for variety of physical diagnosis. For example, uh, anxiety that we have is linked to issue in high blood pressure
High blood
and
pressure,
and heart disease. Both
sugar also.
depression, both schizophrenia and depression are shown to impact the body resistance to produce the insulin, and that resulting in a higher risk for type 2 diabetes. So this relationship goes both ways. Like, if someone has mental depression, then that will affect the body, and if someone is suffering from any disease, then it also affects the mind also.
One question I
Prashant,
want to raise. One question I
I
want to
want to
raise. Ah, okay, no. After you will say, then I will raise one question.
okay. Prashant, you have said that tantric example. I also, I also suffer same examples. When I was, it is a real life example. When I was going to a school, then there was a tantric on the way. Then I came to him, and he said that I will tell your future. What will you do in future? Then I went there. Then he said that whatever you think, it doesn't happen. Means whatever you think, it doesn't happen. Are you getting what am I saying? Means whatever you think, it will not happen, something like that. Uh, then I suddenly think that why, means I already I already knew that whatever I think it doesn't happen. What is the main reason behind it? And the tantric was saying same. Then then I also become shocked. Why he's saying true? Uh, so this is the real life example. I suffered. I have already suffered from this. You
Like
know.
what he has done, he has put that thought into your mind,
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
were filled with that thought, and of course, it's going to get transmuted into physical reality. So my question was, suppose we have to achieve something big physically, like like suppose I have to be an athlete, suppose I have to work hard and be something. So can we do that without being mentally strong?
Absolutely not. The thing is that now you want to do something. It may be physical, it may be mental or something. Anything. You need your mind to make your body to work like that. Because if your mind does not allow you to work like that, so the main thing is that if your mind is prepared to do that, your psychology is prepared to do that, then only you can achieve. You can do any kind of thing. Maybe physical, maybe mental, maybe economical, anything. As per I think.
Like Sandeep, your voice was not coming. Like again, I'm going to repeat my question. That suppose we have to achieve any big thing, so without being mentally strong, like we are mentally weak, we don't have discipline. So because
Yeah.
without being mentally strong, is it possible to achieve something good in life?
No, no. Listen. First thing, why you have to see what's your perspective for good and bad. Maybe somebody can think it is good, and somebody can think it is bad. But you have to achieve something which is not achieved by many people, which is harder to achieve. Then your mind should be mentally as much as strong as your body, because your body are just a weapon, but you have to use your weapon with your mind. If your mind is not working, how can you use your weapon? Like I am giving you AK-47 and this and that, and keep everything at your home, in your room, and somebody outside your room is attacking you. Can you protect yourself by just seeing that guns? No, you know how to use that. You have to use, then only you do anything. So the mental preparedness is more important than the physical preparedness, because physical preparedness can be
Hmm.
achieved. You are mentally fit, your physical preparedness can be achieved later on. Maybe it takes some time to achieve, but you can achieve. Like you are, I am not very much a bodybuilder type person, but if I am mentally strong, that I have to go to some bodybuilding competition, so I will, if my mind is strong, I will work hard and hard. And maybe I can achieve that. The thing is that this is 90%, body is 10%.
Yeah,
Yes, right,
our,
Sandeep. And
our mindset should be important, right? Our mind should be ready to believe that we have to achieve it. Like there are many example of many person. Uh, I am saying in the case of some illness or any diagnosis. So in that case, doctors have put their hands up, but that person is not ready to believe that he will not walk or he will not get cured. He, in his mind, he is ready to believe that he will walk one day. So uh, it is important to have a certain mindset about what we have to achieve or anything.
to sum up
Yeah.
these, I want to say it is a belief system, which is very important. Belief system.
I want to say something, Prashant. As we know, what is the number of psychologists in our country? Approx as per the data in India, there are 898 psychologists at present. In India, there are 898 psychologists, and there is a requirement of 20,000 psychologists in India. So, what?
898 in whole India.
Yeah,
No, no, per 10,000, 10 lakh, I think.
I think it should be per million or per,
Yeah, per 10 lakh, per
because
million, I think.
898 is very less. I feel.
No,
but
per, per 10 million, it may be per 10 million.
Maybe.
You are muted. You are muted, Prashant.
Prashant, you
Prashant muted.
I think 890 it is very less.
Yeah.
Maybe these are people who have done PhD in psychology.
I don't know, but it is. You can do Google, bro. It is showing that there are 898 psychologists against the requirement of 20,000, and there is it is also showing that there is requirement of 37,000 psychiatric, and at present we have only 900 psychiatric social worker. So I think government is not well prepared for this, and there is why people are not doing a psychologist, because there is no any job security, there is no any job available in India, I think. And if you will see on Google that uh, I think us or other country is there is job available there, but in India there is not so much job available in our country. So this is very
Yeah, yeah,
less opportunity in
totally
India.
agree with. I totally agree with Anup that number of psychologists in our country has been very less because the subject psychology is not seen as a mainstream subject. Like like science and mathematics and engineering and medical sciences have dominated the education in education. That's why we have left behind the psychology. That's why we have so less number of people who are studying psychology or who has done PhD in psychology, and we need to improve in psychology. Like we should set up some colleges and institutions for only research purpose of psychology.
you know
So
Amrit,
first
I
of
am
all,
totally agree with you.
20,
Uh,
20 minutes are over. First of all, I want to say that.
okay, I want to conclude by saying that as per the 2011 census, there are about more than 8 lakh people are suffering from mental illness or something like that. So I think government should do something uh, for for that people as well, and government should make a law on psychologist, and open and should open like we are doing BTech. In the same way, there should be a college of psychologists or psychiatric and something like that. Thank you.
But everything cannot be depend on the government only. We cannot say that this should be done by government, this problem occurs, this should be done by government. The main thing is that India is a family system country. There are many family systems here, so everyone's have their family for their this type of psychology effect. So that's why the reason there are not lot of psychologists, because when we feel low, we just talk to our mom, dad, and family, friends. These are things. That's why means but I think in the village, I am living in the village and the small towns. It is not like Bombay and Delhi. So here the thing is that psychologists are not required. I don't know any of my family member, any of my bigger and bigger family member means old. You can see there are a lot of family members in every family. So no one has gone to psychology because we family system na, we don't need or we does not think that we need psychologist, but maybe I don't know.
Sandeep, I am totally agree, but I want to put a real life example like that. In the, we are suffering from COVID-19, we all are, and
Yes.
I want to saying that there is one psychologist whose name is Dr. Ranjan Ram, and uh, he said that one lady has called me, and she said that my elder sister has died, and should I say to my mother or not? And so he she asked to that psychologist, should I my sister has died, and should I call to the mother, mother or not, because mother is also is admitted mother was also suffered from COVID. So should I tell to him or not, should I tell to her or not? Then he called. So Sandeep, here the requirement of psychologist, because she called him and then take suggestion from him. So I think there is requirement of psychologist
Like,
everywhere. I
yes, Anoop, I want to conclude by saying both of you, by taking both of your perspective. I was going to mention that, but Shekhar intervene and tell us that there is a lack of time. So basically there is lack of awareness. What Sandeep is saying, that the village people they don't need because they don't know what it is. This is the reality. And in most of the cases, like we have that culture, that is why we don't need. And also in some of the cases, we don't really know that what psychology is. None of in our group also, if you have to pay 700 rupees fees for 5 minutes of counseling, you're not going to pay, but that 700 you're going to spend in the restaurant. Okay, so this is also the factor of awareness. So I think the more we will get aware, the more things will be in a better position.
Yeah, many people link psychology with psychiatrist. Like in local villages or in my area also, if someone talk about going to psychologist, they will see me as a mad person, like he is mad or anything like that.
Like in our college also,
Lack of
uh,
awareness. You
in our
said it
college
right.
also there was ma'am. Yes,
Yeah,
lack of. In our college also, has anyone visited her?
Yeah, I
Did anyone?
have.
I visited her 2 to 3 times in college, just for just for interacting. Like I want to see like how he can help me, how she can help me.
So listen, is there something you found positive from her?
Of course, like he was
what
very,
she
he was
said? Can
very.
you say the experience?
Listen, listen,
What she said?
Franz first.
Hmm.
Yeah, what you got from her? Just means I want to take that experience of yours.
Like actually, what she was like, what happens? At least he was talking with great enthusiasm. She was studying the reality, like what happens. I was like, ma'am, I am just too much involved in the social media. I'm too much like I'm trying to I'm trying to impress someone. It's kind of I'm too much busy with social media. What I should do? How I should like? So she was telling like it happens, and like she asked me everything. I'm not going to tell the details. She write it in the diary, and it was fun. Like interaction was fun.
Don't tell your problem. Just tell that.
Actually, they have a very vast knowledge of how our mind works. They know that how if breakup they know that if breakup happens, then how our mind reacts. Our mind gets depressed. So they know everything about the mind. So by giving you a logic, they will explain you that this thing happens, yaar. Just move on in life. हजारों आएंगी, हजारों जाएंगे, अपनी वाली तो मम्मी लाएंगी. This kind of thing happens, yaar. So I think we should conclude. And Amrit, now please come forward and
So your
Hello,
I'm ready.
hello.
yeah, yeah.
Uh,
You can.
I want to give a brief review of this JD.
Yeah, yeah.
I think start was good, but we don't have to talk about much about the mental illness and the health illness. We have to talk about the importance of psychology in today's society. So it will be better to we will compare that from early society and today's society. Like earlier, people were not much. We don't need a psychologist because we were just free. We were happy. But now we are in corporate world, we are going to different organizations, so we are feeling mentally ill many different times, and we are exposed to many different things like social media. So we have to talk about the importance of psychology in today's world, in today's society, and why it is important in today's society. Yeah, we talked, GD was good, but it will be much better if we have keep our points to more toward the topic, I think.
yeah. I would think that whatever we have talked, it is like we were we have talked about the society, but we were focused only on that mental problem. We could have taken more examples. Yeah, this
Yeah,
was
yeah.
good, Amrit. So
We could have talked that many different different players, different big corporate leaders. Like we can talk about, we can give example of uh, one that, Microsoft founder, I don't remember his name. Bill Gates. Yeah, we can take the example of Bill Gates. That he has divorced. Then he also need counselor right now, maybe. So we can give many more examples that what is the importance of psychology, because psychology, we know that psychology is not considered as a good subject in all our society, in everywhere in the world.
I think it is due to awareness. I feel like we all have seen Family Man. In the Family
Yeah,
Man
yeah,
also there was
yeah,
psychologist and he was listening Gali from Manoj
One,
Bajpayee.
yeah,
one, no, listen. One thing I want to tell that I feel that the elder persons in the family, like everyone's earlier we have elder persons in our family. Right now, many families have. So that elder person is like our psychologist in the family. Like he knows everything. Like something happens to you, he knows it happens. He tells you, Lord, look, don't that much disturb. This will happen. This is that thing. So the guidance we get from our elders, that is also kind of psychologist thing we get from our family also, in my thought.
Like Sandeep, you are
Like
right. You are
you
right. But
got
what
one
happened?
minute, 1 minute. Can I leave?
Yes, of course you can leave. Sandeep, you are right.
Okay,
But
I have some work, so I'm leaving.
yeah, of course. Sandeep,
Okay,
I'm just putting a
thank you.
last statement. Sandeep, you are right.
yeah.
But you know what happens? Sometimes even the elder is facing that problem, so he cannot come up, cannot open himself. Then what he will do? So like they can guide you, but what is happening? The elder, even he don't know that he's suffering from that kind of uh, these things due to some kind of depression, anxiety. So I think yes, you're right. They can guide us, but sometimes it happens. So I think we
Also,
should conclude.
there
Yes.
are many things that we
Yeah.
cannot say to our elders. There are many
Yeah, yeah,
matters.
exactly.
Yeah,
So
but
that
in
we
some
can.
matters they can guide us. But
Of
that
course, but they can guide, yeah.
Okay, that's great.
Okay, then everyone.
yeah.
Yeah. We should conclude.
Okay, so fine. So I'm leaving right now.
Okay,
Okay, thank
Okay,
you everyone.
okay, Shekhar. So you will upload the video.
Yeah,
Okay, fine. Okay, everyone. Bye,
bye
bye.
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 Have
Bye bye, bro.